Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
Man, we got the baby talk.
Dude, Baby Talk, man. Like the hit sitcom from 1990.
Is that
We used to love that show.
is it babies talking?
Yes.
It's like Look Who's Talking, a TV show, which Look Who's Talking 2 was in second grade my favorite movie.
It was among a
Did
favorite.
the toilet not scare you?
The toilet, I liked it. I recently watched it, before I had a baby, to just be like, oh, this movie I used to watch, and I was like, this is horrible. This is really bad.
It's so bad. No, the thing what used to scare me was the demon in the beginning when Bruce Willis is like, I'm not seeing that. Like when his toy's getting all evil.
Oh yeah.
It's a funny scene, but like as a kid, I was genuinely scared by it.
Rewatching it, the Kirstie Alley, as a kid, I was just like, oh man, like John Travolta's really messing up. As an adult, I'm like, no, Kirstie Alley's crazy. What do you mean you let your brother in this house with a gun and 2 babies?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh my
the
God.
First one? Doesn't the baby get drive a car or something? Am I remembering that right?
So, the baby gets lost or loose, I think. It's been a couple of years since I watched it last.
I watched the second one a billion times. I think I maybe watched the first one once.
Okay.
I haven't seen the second one in a very long time. I watched it within the last 10 years. I was like, oh my God.
It would be a good bad movie night or movie night watch because you're like, these people should not be together.
Right.
They John Travolta's the only one who makes sense.
Out of that house. It's kind of that way in the first one too. Like she's mad at him for no reason.
Yeah,
like she's mad at him
the pregnant
he
fashion
throws
is
her
wild.
Baby daddy out. Oh yes, man. Damn.
It's
The third one's dogs.
The third
I have
one's
a
dogs.
question.
Yes.
Because I know the first and second one begin with sperm.
Mm-hmm.
Does the third one begin with dog sperm?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't have done that.
It's deranged.
And that part of the movie still holds up, as a
the
special
dog sperm.
At least for the second one, the special effect of the puppets of the sperm and it actually. I still looked at it. I was like, I still don't really know how they did that.
Yeah, like
without,
I said,
CGI.
I don't remember the second one as well, but the first one opens the same way. I had that thought when I was watching. I was like, damn, this looks pretty good. I'm not sure how they're doing this.
Are we to believe, because, okay, so the babies talk, the dogs talk, the sperm talks. Mm-hmm. Is this like a Toy Story universe? Is it the idea that everything communicates?
I think it's everything.
Yeah.
Everything can, until you develop, I think, adult or kid consciousness.
Right.
There's a certain level of intelligence that has to factor in. It's like Rugrats rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where it's anything below that intelligence level or consciousness level can communicate with each other telepathically.
Got it.
And Tommy's right on the line because Tommy still kind of speaks a little bit in baby talk to the other babies.
He's a daywalker.
Yeah, he's kind of a daywalker.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we solved something here today.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome.
We're on an episode of Hypecast.
Hypecast.
It's a show where we get hyped about stuff and things. I'm your co-host, Tom Ryman.
I'm your other co-host, David Bell.
And I'm your guest, Starline Hodge. Hi.
Hey!
Hi, Star. I legitimately forgot we were doing a Hypecast.
Yeah, we were just
while
we
were
got lost
talking.
in it for a minute.
Yeah.
This is just us catching up, too. Like, we catch
Yeah.
up every few months, like, oh, man, hi, friends.
Yeah.
It's
How
so
are you?
funny. Yeah, sorry.
I'm alive and not going outside because of ice. Yay!
Whee! Yeah, it's pretty icy over here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. But movies.
Movies
Movies
so
are
good.
good.
Yeah, so great. But it is funny. This is how I catch up with all of my friends, is on a
Podcast form.
podcast. Hey, you want to be on a show so we can catch up?
I saw you, Star. I saw you in real life a few times.
Oh, right, at the
recently.
gallery.
You did.
Yeah. Yeah, you had an art piece at the David Lynch.
The David Lynch art show.
Yeah.
That my friend Nico ran. It was his first art show in a hot minute. I think since COVID times, actually.
Wow.
And I made a three sting kind of piece, like the 3 wolf moon thing, but there was no moon. It was just 3 stings from Dune.
Yep.
And it did well. It sold. I was really surprised because I was like,
rad.
who is going to buy this?
There wasn't a lot of
mean-
stings there.
As people at a David Lynch show, within you are 3 stings, okay? And one of those stings is going to whip out his wallet and buy that piece.
There weren't a lot of Dune pieces. There were maybe 3 or 4 Dune, and everything else there was a lot of Twin Peaks and why am I blanking? I feel like almost everything, it was 80% Twin Peaks.
It was a lot Twin Peaks, yes.
MVD
Yeah,
did
and then
his Guess Who board
10%
game.
actual David Lynch himself. And
Yeah.
then
Ooh.
and then the other percentage is just random.
There was some Woody Woodpecker.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. And a lot
Yeah.
of coffee. A lot of coffee and donut stuff.
Oh yeah, they served coffee and donuts, which was
Oh, that's rad.
delightful. Yeah.
I would go just for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was great.
That's a big draw
closing
for me.
I don't know when this comes out, but there's a closing show at the end of the month. I'm probably not going, but if you want to see more pieces, I think they're requesting folks who submitted hey, if you have more pieces you want to make before the closing show, so there will be more pieces.
Ooh. Where, when?
I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but if you look up CTN Gallery, it should be listed in their events. Or just look up David Lynch Art Show on Instagram, on the hashtags and stuff. Just it'll pop up.
Nice. What else are you up to?
I am up to taking care of a child.
Right. Right.
And still making stickers and stuff for my art shops.
Good.
Go to starlinearts.com if you want to see some stickers and paintings. And that's mostly it. I'm editing some podcasts for a
Cool.
part-time gig.
Oh, rad.
Cool.
And yeah, that's what's going on.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well, thank you for being on.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
to talk to some adults. It's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
Mina and Ava are out at the store, so the house is silent.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
We can be as
Wow.
loud as we want.
Hell yeah!
Ha ha!
I could have done that anyway.
We can watch
I have
R-rated
no
movies.
babies.
I really thought I was going to be someone who's I'm not going to be quiet in the house. She's going to learn to nap while it's loud. Because I had to do that when I grew up. I definitely remember it being loud and nope, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No,
Every little sound, I'm shh, turn it off.
I have friends who had a really nice furniture who lived very ooh, fancy nice furniture. They'd go to estate sales and stuff. Not expensive, but all that stuff. And it's the same story every time when they have a baby and you visit and it's a baby explosion
Mhm.
where it's just it doesn't matter how clean you were, what you were living like, you're just hostage, baby hostage. It
Yeah.
seems like.
When
Yeah.
Dave visited, he saw the baby pen that's in the living room.
Mhm.
That will be expanding soon. I'm just oh no, she's she's escaping it and trying to get into everything else. So I'm oh, I have to baby pen my office. It's
Yeah.
the opposite. It's not her enclosed. It's me blocking
you.
off my stuff now.
You're
Oh, man,
locked
yeah.
in here with me.
You got to start barricading doors. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like The
keeping her
Walking
from
Dead.
the litter box. I don't know if you guys have tips for that. If you guys DM me, anybody,
Just-
messages for how to keep a door open for the cat who's older, who can't jump over things, and keep the baby out of said room with the open door and litter box.
Just let nature take its
I
course.
might have to install a pet door.
Yeah.
Just good immune system. She'll have a good immune system.
we used
It's
a
fine.
gate, but you just got through telling us how gates will not thwart this particular baby. So
Oh no, she was like this from day one. Like day one, she refused to be swaddled. So it's just
so that was a
Shoot.
challenge.
yeah, she does not want to be contained whatsoever.
That's fair.
Yeah, babies are they're rude. They're real rude. They're selfish little creatures.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think about us. They don't think about all the things we're
Lucky
doing
they're
for
so
'em.
cute. Lucky so
I
cute.
know, right?
I mean, they have to be.
Look
They
at-
really have to be.
Yeah, they think it's a solid strategy for babies. They really figured
Yeah.
it out. Babies and cats.
Yeah.
They're like if
Yeah,
we're
it's a
if we're
good drift.
cute, they'll let us do whatever we want, and
Pretty
it's
much.
Eat
true.
us. Yeah. Should we talk about movies?
I guess.
Yeah.
First, we have to thank some producers. So,
Let's do
big old thank you to @nerdnumber says check out MikeSlater.com for amazing Babylon 5 takes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you to Zero Charisma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to 2001: A Space McNulty Odyssey.
Thank you.
Thank you to AJ.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Andrew Howe presents Andrew and Andrew watch Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew McGuire. Likes how Tom says Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Thank you to As Long as I Got My Suit and Kai.
Thank you.
Thank you to Asking Seven.
Thank you so much. Let me jump in here. Thank you to BLT22EWHVIS-B.
Thank you.
Thank you to Bootler is looking forward to season 3 of Himboos.
Thank you.
Thank you to Braxton is busting loose and writing a big old nerd book. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you to
Good luck.
Brian who Tom knows.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I walked over the good lucks. I apologize. Thank you to Brockway loves the meat Millie.
Thank you.
Thank you to Burrito, the skankiest slut in town.
Thank you.
Thank you to By Jason Pargin's highly controversial new book. I'm starting to worry about this black box of doom out now.
Thank you.
And thank you to Chester's Prophet.
Thank you. All right. We got trailers.
Boy, do
Um,
we.
There was a bunch of Super Bowl trailers, but those are just like short versions of trailers we already covered.
Of just like
This
key
was-
art. Or, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, here's the trailer for this movie that that there's already a trailer for or whatever. Like Supergirl had a Super Bowl one, and it's whatever.
Oh, rad.
This is the only one that we haven't covered yet. The Adventures of Cliff Booth. This is the
Sure.
David Fincher sequel to Once Upon a Time
Yeah.
in Hollywood.
It is okay.
Yeah.
It is a direct. Okay, I was like, why does
They
this
mention it.
feel like? Okay. I was I was really confused.
It is very confusing.
It's a weird decision all around.
It seems like Tarantino said he was only going to do like 10 films or something.
Right.
And
So
he
he's got
seems
one
like
more.
Right, and he's really sticking to it
Mm-hmm.
because he wrote this. And he clearly he was like, I don't want this to be my 10th film or whatever. I don't know what happened. I'm just guessing because this is such a weird situation where it's like Tarantino wrote this sequel that David Fincher's directing.
That's interesting. That might be enough to get me to watch this because otherwise I really wouldn't care. Like,
same.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I liked
So
his
we're
character.
still going with the alternate universe, that
Right,
this
like
is
I
in
don't
now?
yeah, like I don't want to it feels weird to continue in that alternate universe, like to continue spinning that yarn feels a little weird. It would be like a sequel to Inglourious Basterds where we're trying to imagine the aftermath of World War II if Hitler had been Tommy gunned and exploded in a theater. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
don't-
like
I don't want to see a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That feels weird,
Does
and
he
I don't
just-
need to see more of this character either.
Does he just stop maybe another famous murder? Like, is that going to
Maybe.
be the series? Because then that's at least like a
yeah.
through line of some sort.
It's just going to become a Death Wish, like Charles Bronsoning real world murders throughout history. Like he's going to shoot the Hillside Strangler in the face with a bazooka.
Yeah.
Or it just feels,
Okay.
it feels like it's like an improv game that lasted too long or something where like,
Yeah.
it's just like, what if it's just like where you're like, yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, we're still going. All right. We
All
don't
right.
need to know.
Oh, we're
Like,
still going.
Yeah, it's just the synopsis says showcases more of Cliff Booth's backstory as his new role as a Hollywood fixer. I don't know. So here's it for me. It's like, ooh, David Fincher and Brad Pitt. They usually make a good film together.
Yeah.
In fact, they almost always make a good film together. I believe, right?
What if it's
I
like a
haven't
Final
watched-
Destination thing? Like, those people still have to die.
I love that idea. Sharon
And
Tate,
it's-
Final Destination.
And Brad Pitt is just trying to keep it from happening. Like, no.
See, that would be cool. I genuinely, I think, I assume they have a good idea.
It's a weird one, but like, I guess I'm open to it.
Is Leo going to be in this at all, or no? He's done?
He's done.
I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up real quick.
Fair enough. He's not credited in it.
We need another pointing gif.
Right. Yeah.
We need one of those.
Just have him stand up in a window and do it.
Right. It's
Like at Brad Pitt.
it's tough when you have a bunch of people who no one's going to say no to, really. Like, I know movies cost a lot, and even David Fincher, even Tarantino, even Brad Pitt probably have to, like, push for it. But it's just like that idea of maybe they have a really good story. I'm like, what? Maybe. Like,
Or
maybe
they're-
they do,
Yeah.
or they just wanted to do more, and they
Is
had
this
a
one of
pretty
those
good
things
story.
where it's just like, we'll give you the money for the movie you really want to make if you do this one?
I don't know. I don't think it's too many. I don't know. I assume it started Tarantino was like, I wrote this, and how many times has he written something that he hasn't directed?
There's True Romance.
And that's it, right?
I think that's it. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I guess From Dusk Till Dawn, right? I'm looking.
Yes, that's right.
He wrote From Dusk Till Dawn.
Did he do any TV shows or commercials or anything where it's just like, here's a thing and pass it along?
He has story by credit for Natural Born Killers. There's something called Reservoir Wolves. There's a lot of like characters based off of. He did an episode of CSI. I'm sorry. He has a story by for 2 episodes of CSI.
Oh, I know that
Sweet.
episode of CSI. Dude, it's
Huh.
a character, a beloved character, which at the time when I was watching that was my favorite character. He gets kidnapped and buried alive in a box.
Okay.
And the serial killer has a camera. And all his coworkers, every time they press the button to look at him, like something happens in the box to him, and it's like
Yeah.
they have to find him. It's like some serial killer who like is like torturing all of them, and they pick like the characters that's like the heart of the show is like being tortured and buried alive,
Yeah,
and they have to find him.
that sounds fun.
It was good. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
He
good,
also
you
has,
remembered it.
I remember like it because it's one of those things where you remember, oh look, a character's buried. Oh my god, what
Yeah,
did he do?
It would stand out in your mind.
He has a writing credit for the Reservoir Dogs video game, not just his story but screenplay. Also, there's a Reservoir Dogs video game.
There is. It was PS2 era.
That couldn't have been good, right?
No.
Yeah.
Exact
There's
same
just
level
no
of
way.
quality as the Fight Club video game. Now that we're
Yeah,
on the
that's
topic.
back from the days where we were like, we can make a video game of anything.
Yeah. Scarface. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. With this, I'm like, sure. Ultimately, I'm like, it's not hurting anybody. I like these people. I like Fincher.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
it looks,
weird.
It looks visually
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Right. It'd be one thing if like Fincher never directed things and it was like, this is what he's doing, but it's like Fincher puts out a film every few years.
Yeah, he's been kind of plopping them out for Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, he's having fun. I don't know. Should we talk about Exit
Yeah, let's
8?
move on. Exit 8.
This is based off a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a horror game. And I've never played it, but I've watched people play it. And it's a very It's a
okay.
simple premise. It probably was a very affordable video game to make and probably a very affordable movie to make that'll make a lot of money. It's just a single like hallway basically that you keep going down, and if you notice that something is different in the hallway than it was before, you turn around and go back. If it looks fine, you keep going forward. And if you fuck that up, spooky things happen. Basically.
Yeah, I was like, this actually looks like a genuine existential horror, and I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, Dave, you keep putting these horror movies for me to watch.
If you were
the
here
trailers
last
for.
week, there was a delightful animated movie last week. Yeah.
Was it
Which
Goat?
one? Which one
It
was
was the Triplets of Belleville.
Oh,
Bellevue,
yeah.
or whatever. Is that guy is doing a new movie that's delightful in French.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that one.
I
Oh,
know.
man, it looks so French.
Scary movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This looks okay, I guess. I feel like it's gonna be a huge hit. Like it's gonna be a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
I'm
think it's
sure all
gonna
the
be an
kids
Iron
like
Lung.
this game.
Yeah, it's a meme. All the kids like it. All the young people are going to go see it. I think it's like a Cube in that it probably costs very little to make, will make a lot of money, and they probably shouldn't make any sequels.
Right.
But they will. Where it's like, we did it. We did the story. It was, I assume, 90 minutes. Like, there's probably like barely a story you can get out of this. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm wrong,
it's
but-
a familiar video game puzzle. Like there's versions of it in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And another where you just like, it's either listening for something different or looking for something
Wasn't
different
there
to let you
one-
know that you're
I
going the
forget-
right way.
Yeah.
It was like you play like an office worker and you were trying to leave the office.
Mm-hmm. I forget what it was called.
The Stanley something.
Yeah,
or
like the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this reminded me of. It's funny when you were like, oh, it's a video game. I'm like, oh, like that office one. That was really creepy back in the day.
Weirdly, it has reviews already, this game. It's not coming out till April. I think it might have come out in other countries first.
Mm.
It's on 97% with 37 reviews. So that means at least it's not terrible.
There's some like
People
little
like
critters
it.
in it, like little fetus critters in the end.
Yeah, that's cool.
Little rat fetuses. So there's something.
Yeah.
That's probably a sign you're going the wrong way,
I
right?
kept going. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
something's going to pop up. What is this?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
You turn around at that one. You're like, well, something's
Yeah.
off with
I was
that.
like,
The fetuses, you're like, yeah,
You're not
that's
going to show me anything pleasant right now.
Yeah.
fine. Where's he pooping, you think?
Corner.
Do you think he's there
Yeah.
long enough to have to worry about pooping? Maybe he doesn't have to worry about pooping. Maybe, I mean, it's a 90-minute film, so like if that's like in real time, then that's just like a really weird couple of hours this guy had in his life.
If it's real time and he's at the point where he has to go to the bathroom, that's the worst. Could you imagine like having to keep reliving everything with that feeling of like, I just gotta go poop. But like
Oh.
you're not at the point where you're like, you like have to go, but you're like,
I would
I'm
think it'd
gonna
be
have
amazing.
to go in a minute.
Yeah, if
Edging
you
a
just do
dump
it.
for 90 minutes.
Yeah. I was thinking he takes a dump and then every new loop the dump stays now.
Right, yeah, you would
And
use
he
it
had-
to try to
yeah.
mark your trail like breadcrumbs to see if you're
Right.
going the right way.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's not.
I would fuck shit up. I would like vandalize. I would at least pee on things.
Pooh's Clues.
Should we talk about Spider-Noir?
Yes.
Yeah.
This just jumped out at us today, I think,
Yeah,
this trailer.
like a Spider-Man.
Yeah. What?
I really think it's fun. I was like, I'm excited that this is made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm delighted that a live-action Spider-Man noir series starring Nicolas Cage exists.
Right.
What a weird thing to exist.
I am, I guess, upset that the trailer ended with, like, or see it in color. I'm like, what?
Get out of here.
Are you fucking
No.
kidding?
Get out of
Why
my
would
house.
Anyone? Yeah, like, what are you, what? No, don't even offer it in color.
Yeah, don't offer it in color. That's silly.
What the fuck? And
I
when
think
they
they're-
showed
they're-
the color
they're doing
shots,
that
I was
'cause
like,
there's
you
gonna be
instantly
some-
ruined it.
There's going to be some weirdos that don't want to watch anything in black and white. That's why they do it.
I know they're like scared
Mm-hmm.
about that, and
Yeah.
it's like
It's like
for fuck's
reading.
sake.
It's like watching a movie with captions or like subtitles. And they're just like, ugh. And it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know, man. Otherwise, this looks delightful. He's doing Nicolas Cage. He's got some
he's
Cage
full on.
moments.
He's different kind of from the way he is in Spider-Verse. He's not nearly as wacky, although this is still like kind of a jokey version of like a 40s Private Eye. It still seems light.
Yeah.
And they're also... go ahead.
I was going to say, does this imply that when they got zapped into the Spider-Verse, like, he realized he's a cartoon now?
So technically it doesn't make sense, because if you remember, when they show Donald Glover as in live action, so you're like, he should have come in as live action.
Or that's a different multiverse.
That's the thing. It's got to be a different one,
Just a different guy. So they establish, I wrote this down for all the nerds, that this trailer establishes that this continuity is specifically different from the Spider-Man Noir comic, which is substantially dark. But in the comics, he's Peter, and in this, he's Ben Reilly.
Who's Ben Reilly?
Ben Reilly is Peter's clone. It's the sweatshirt I'm wearing, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
He's Peter has a clone.
Yeah. It's,
who doesn't have a clone?
Everybody's got a clone.
And his last hold on, sorry, because like when Riker, for example, has a transport accident and accidentally clones himself, the clone goes by their middle name. He goes, all right, Thomas, but he still goes by Riker, Thomas Riker. So like Peter had a clone. Did the clone get did he get like adopted?
He changed his name so that he could live a separate, independent life. Also as a crime fighter called the Scarlet Spider, Dave.
And he changed it to Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly, yeah. Ben because of Ben Parker.
Right.
Riley, that is Peter's middle name is Benjamin.
Okay, so he does do a Thomas
Riker. For the nerds
Riker.
out there. Yeah, he's doing a Thomas Riker.
A little bit.
I forget where Riley comes from.
Maybe it's like Uncle Ben's like mom's maiden name.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's May's maiden name. That could be it.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway. This looks like fun. This looks,
It's still a superhero, but it looks kind of weird at times, and it looks like they let Nicolas Cage do his thing, which I'm surprised at.
Yeah, it looks like it's leaning more into sort of...
it looks more noir than Spider-Man.
Yes, that's what I was... that's what I was trying to wrap my head around.
Which is great. I want, if the reason people are getting tired of superhero movies is because they're kind of all the same.
Yeah.
So just break genre, like do different things.
It definitely
it's fun.
This definitely looks more like a gumshoe solving a mystery, like to the point that toward the end of the trailer, I was like, I wonder if he's even going to have powers. And then they show him web swing, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like the trailer was like, don't worry.
He's got powers.
But is this a series or a movie?
A series.
That's fucking crazy.
Right?
Yeah,
that's nuts that it's a series.
I'm guessing most of it won't be powers. I'm guessing.
Sure, probably not. And
powers just might come at the end, which is fine.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean... Like he could be punching people with super strength from jump, and it's just they're not showing much of it in the trailer, or it's more focused on him being a gumshoe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It felt like for like their own budget, they're probably like, "This is so weird. We probably won't have it be like a CGI fest, but it'll have something." I don't know. It looks fun. What are they doing to Nicolas Cage? He looks smooth. Like, it's not de-aging, but it's like they smoothed him in this trailer.
Maybe it might be Botox. It just might be him.
Could be makeup. It could be effects.
I've seen him, like, not be smooth, is I guess what I mean. So I'm like...
Could be a filter.
I'm like, it feels like they're doing something to him here.
Yeah.
Vaseline on the lens?
Maybe. They've smoothed him somehow. It's one of those things where you realize, like I don't know, this is a tangent, but like I think actors get like shit for certain vanity things when you realize like John Travolta, where people are like, he's always wearing a wig, and it's like, no, they're putting a wig on him when he's in something, and when he's walking around, he's not wearing it usually. Like if you see him in public.
not to interrupt you, but John Cena recently he got like hair plugs. He got surgery because he was losing his hair, and he gave a pretty good thoughtful interview about it, where he points out, it's not for everybody, but he points out that like it could restrict him. He was worried it would restrict him from roles.
Yeah.
If he was bald. And if you think about it, it kind of does. It's sort of like if you picture bald John Travolta, that sort of puts him in a different category than Saturday Night Fever John Travolta. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Hollywood
immediately
allow...
you don't. Yeah, and Hollywood's so binary in its thinking.
Yeah.
And depending on what kind of movies you make, like the wigs might not be helpful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think like it doesn't matter. They just put
who
you in a
cares?
wig
They just put you in a wig
regardless.
anyway. Yeah, because it's easier for continuity.
Yeah.
Like who cares?
But for this specifically, I just couldn't tell if they wanted to de-age him a little bit, or if they.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell
know.
if it was like, I know what you're talking about. There's like a sheen, and I couldn't tell if it was just like a stylistic effect,
maybe that's the effect of the bite on him.
He has like botulism.
Like he like starts off all like wrinkly, and then he gets bitten, and it's like he's like weirdly smooth, and everyone's just like, "Oh,
that's how he gets bit." Yeah, he goes to a place to get his wrinkles, and they just give him a spider to bite all his wrinkles off. Wow, I feel strong.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Young Sherlock.
Fucking hell! I wanted to hate it, and then it was like from Guy Ritchie. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah. I was like, that might be fun.
It might
say
be fun.
this.
It looks insufferable and stupid as hell. But
He's directing like 7 episodes. I think it's gonna be one of those things where he sets the tone, but it's not like he's not running the show.
Sure.
I feel like the chemistry between Sherlock and Moriarty was so. I was like, they're a couple, right? Like this is.
Did you watch the Benedict Cumberbatch ones?
I did, and like I mean, I was there for Tumblr for during that era. But like they played that off as like they could be a couple, but like it didn't have. It was like old married couple. It wasn't like fresh relationship couple energy. This is like these two are definitely gonna like fuck in the closet, right? Like they're
maybe
they have a weird
See, this
there's something there.
See, I was gonna say the opposite. That was kind of like my biggest problem with the trailer. Is all of its charm and charisma feels so forced to me. Like it feels like so put on. Like I didn't buy their charisma. It felt like so like they're all like doing these leaning into the camera and eyebrows thing, and really like heavy in the delivery and stuff. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it just seemed like very. It feels forced. It feels
I wish they hadn't like been very clear. Like Moriarty, his best friend. I was just like, okay, so he's gonna be the one who's setting him up for all these murders, right? Like that's
probably
that's the thing. Like that's like very. That's the story.
There's
like,
no Watson,
like I don't think Moriarty was a guy who like was a good dude until he like got scorned. I think he's been a dickhead his whole life. So.
Right. It was just like I was like he's just best friends with the bad guy and he doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, because he's kind of a little prick himself. It seems.
It's funny because there's no Watson, and in my head I was like, oh well, I guess he technically does meet Watson later, and then I was like, wait, he doesn't go to school with Moriarty either. It just put Watson in there. It's fucking fine. Why don't we?
Maybe the Asian girl's Watson.
She's credited as something else.
Yes, not
Princess
Watson.
Gulan.
Like Lucy Liu was Watson in.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
With what's his name? Johnny Lee Miller.
Watson.
Hackers.
I was like, wait, Hacker. I was like, Hackers.
Yeah. I mean, who gives a shit? I'm a little sick of. We covered more the 70s Murder on the Orient Express, and like we had a brief conversation about this where it's like Sherlock in the books. I do like Sherlock in school. I guess no one wants to watch an incel solve mysteries, but that's what it would be. Where it's like he's too smoldering, he's too much of a badass. I don't know.
Yeah, he's too
like
cool.
You can't do it all. You can't be like, and I solve puzzles. I'd be like, fuck you, man. Leave the puzzles to the losers.
Yeah. They did the one with with 11, the sister. She was the sister.
Enola.
Yeah.
Those were fun.
Those were fun and cute, and Henry Cavill was?
Yeah,
he
he
was
was Sherlock.
I was just like, which does not fit. I was like, that's wrong.
Literally didn't
Yeah.
fit. I remember a story. I was working at Collider at the time, and we were breaking out news stories around that movie, and one of them was about how the costumers had difficulty designing Victorian dress for Henry Cavill because they told him, and I'm paraphrasing I'm paraphrasing something they actually said, that people just weren't that size back then.
No.
That's so
he literally
funny.
didn't fit. Anyway.
That's funny.
He's
Yeah.
too huge to be Sherlock.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool Sherlock's fine. Though.
Yeah, I mean,
But again, Cavill, where you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
only one dude can do all that stuff plus solve puzzles, Dave, and it's Triple X.
That's true.
It's Sandra
Yes.
Cage.
That's exactly
Speaking
it.
of doing movies so you could do your pet project.
Yeah.
I like the Triple X movies. They were
Me
so
too.
dumb.
They
They
should
were
do
so-
Young Triple X.
Yes! Oh, fuck, who would they
On
put him in
board.
school with?
Right. Young Sheldon. And then they all
No,
fight.
put him in school with Dominic. Sandra Cage is in school with Dominic Toretto, and just fuck
Yeah.
it. Do a split screen. Have Vin play both of them.
Oh,
Put
I
Vin
would
in a
watch
child's
though.
wig and play both of them.
I would watch so bad.
Did you guys ever watch you ever watch James Bond Jr.?
No, but I was very
No.
aware of it. It was
I watched it as a
quite.
kid.
It was in my orbit.
I forget. I assume he's just his kid.
I think so. Yeah, it's right there in the title.
Yeah. I know it's slop, but for some reason I will accept it if they put Junior or Young in the name and just do it again. And it's like it's the thing, but younger. I'll eat that. I'll eat all the
Yeah.
slop.
I'll
across
hork
the
it
board.
down.
Yeah. Where it's just like, what if it's high school? And it's like, great.
What if slurp?
Jurassic Park Junior. I don't know. They're
Fuck
kids
it,
now.
yeah.
Oh, they did that. It's called Camp Cretaceous.
They sure did.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
Camp Cretaceous. It's apparently not a bad show. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
That feels like such a bad idea.
Yeah, you don't put kids in there.
Every time. That's the lesson of don't put children next to the dinosaurs.
Goes terribly wrong. They're so snack sized.
I think I've already advocated for it, but Starfleet Academy, by the way, is this, and it's delightful. It's like Star Trek, but they're young. They're like academy, so they're all in like Wesley age. They're all 20s or whatever, and they're doing like prank wars and stuff like that. Like it's all like kid shit or like young people shit. They're going out and drinking and like it's fun. It's again, it's just it's perfect slop of this.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I will eventually get there. I'm watching Next Gen. Dave, I did get to the racist episode. I was like, it's as bad as everybody says.
Yeah, it's too
It's early, right? It's the first season.
It's the
Yeah.
third episode.
Oh
or
my
fourth
god, it
episode.
is bad, dude.
Yeah.
Oof.
What episode are you on? We watched a few, and I was
We-
there.
We watched. Oh, I don't remember. It's still early. I'm in less than 10 in because I could watch things 10 minutes at a time.
Man, and you're watching season 1 of TNG. It's tough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're I think at about the same page. Like I'd seen a handful of TNG because my dad watched it a lot, but we started to watch through as well, and we're about at the same spot. We're still
Yeah.
on season
Yeah, yeah.
1 as well. But yeah, that third episode was like, holy shit, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
was like,
man.
oh, this is yikes. Yikes.
It's bad. It's very bad.
What years? 87? That is too late. Like,
Absolutely.
there is no excuse.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I feel bad for those actors. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess you gotta get paid, but damn, like, yikes.
Did you watch Justice yet? It's one where Wesley's on the fuck planet.
Ah, sweet. Oh, dude.
No, I think that's my.
I do remember that
I think
one.
that's coming up for me.
Okay, good. Wesley on the fuck planet is a bad combination for many
Don't
reasons.
don't put Wesley on the fuck planet.
Yeah, they do.
We want to talk about an
Fucking
incel
Wesley.
solving mysteries.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would dislike a character so much so early.
Mhm.
I was like, it's a kid. How bad could they be? And I was like, this is
It's bad.
This kid should not be on the ship.
There's a reason for the memes.
I was
It
like,
turns out.
why is he here? Dr. Crusher is a really irresponsible parent. Why is this child?
Why is this
on this
kid?
ship?
Why is this boy just wandering free? I almost called him Chewbacca. Apparently, Worf's kid is worse.
Oh,
Alexander?
Alexander?
No, Worf's kid? Okay.
I haven't met Alexander.
young Alexander, he's kind of like not a great kid. Like I hate to take it, like he's not the best actor, but he's fine. No, Worf is the worst father of the show. He sends Alexander away several times because he just can't deal with him. And Alexander goes all the way into Deep Space Nine, and it's almost like should be a joke where when someone says Alexander, Worf should go like, "Who? Oh, right." Because they just sort of like it just Worf just completely abandons him. It's incredible.
Go find a new dad, Alexander.
Yeah, Worf not a good. Should we talk?
So
about
young
this next thing?
Sherlock. Whatever.
Next one is Scarpetta.
This is a crime series starring Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah, and Jamie Lee Curtis is there, right?
Yes, yeah.
Based
on a book series, or at least a book.
It's
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like a parody. If that makes sense.
It kind of does. Now that you mention
this
it.
feels like crime trope. The show.
It feels, it's so self-serious, and it's like the case that made her. So I don't know who she is.
yes.
Right.
Scarpetta.
We don't know.
Is that a cheese?
I assume this is like an Alex Cross situation where like Alex Cross or something where I was like, wait, it's a book?
Or like a Bones.
And it's like, it's
a
bunch of
Bones
books.
situation.
Yeah.
I just feel like when you have a premise of like, I'm a character that left because this horrible thing happened, and now I'm back, and the horrible things are happening again. I'd be like, so you're the problem.
Right.
Like, it's happening because of you, so don't go back.
Yeah.
Because then it won't happen again.
Yeah.
Like, that's the vibe. So that's what's like, I feel like she's the killer somehow. Like, that's going to be the twist, is she's the killer, or...
It'll be her or Moriarty.
Or her mom's the killer.
Yeah.
Or, like...
For Nicole Kidman, it doesn't feel horny enough. Because she's been running real horny lately. And I'm like, she doesn't have to be horny. It's just like, all right, I guess...
I don't know,
do something
man.
that's not horny.
I think there's a residual horniness to everything she does. Maybe that's just me.
I don't know.
But she's doing a lot of these lately, and there's usually some, like, what was the last one she did? A Perfect Couple, I think is what it was called. It's a limited series on Netflix where it was her being all steamy and haughty with Liev Schreiber, and they're all rich, and somebody gets murdered. The lady from Fall, I think. Yeah, it's the lady from Fall gets murdered. Or not Fall, Drop. Anyway, she's a really great actress, but she's like I wrote in the notes, she's like a Denzel Washington in that their presence in a movie is no indication of whether it's any good. Like, Denzel's in a lot of schlock, and so is Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, they're working actors.
Yeah. They seem to just kind of like trash a little bit, which is fine. We all love trash.
And
this is fine. It's a good paycheck. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I like a good murder mystery.
Same.
I like them better as miniseries, or like if they were told that if they're like, we're going to True Detective this, and it'll be like The Killing. The Killing really burnt me because The Killing was like, we're going to do one murder mystery a season. And I was like, great. And then they're like, but what if we stretched it out? And it was like, oh, you promised.
You broke your promise.
Yeah. And so like, I would
give
I'd
Bosch
be
a
cool
try,
with that.
Dave. Bosch is that.
Is Bosch that? Okay.
Bosch is he's tackling a new case each season.
It's weird that more things aren't that. I liked Sharp Objects. That was technically a murder mystery.
That's a really good one, yeah.
It was also a lot of things, but yeah.
Man, that ending, fuck.
Yeah. But I don't know. This looks like that, where I'm like, these are a dime a dozen, and a lot of them are really good. And
it's like popcorn. And Nicole Kidman being there, sure. I mean, but
apologies if you could hear that.
Oh, it's okay. Ava frequently guests on our episodes now. People can hear her.
Okay.
We try to mix it out. I need to get some soundproofing for this room. But yeah, like Star was saying, it looks like extremely tropey. Like this isn't one, even though it's got Nicole in it. I don't know. This maybe isn't
like, you
one
know, the
that I would
beginning of like
seek out.
Agatha, like how they like the Agatha All Along show. She was like in the beginning, she was like in a crime show before she like, figured out. Like that was the energy.
Yeah. Like you're like, is this his fantasy? Well, I'll have you know, it's the people who made it. One of them has written many Lost episodes. Also, Deadwood. David Gordon Green directed several episodes.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm like,
right.
oh, well, he's fine. Like, that's okay. That's good. It's weird. But sure.
See, I'm getting him. I always get these guys confused. Is he
did Halloween Ends.
Okay, he's Halloween. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I get him and Greg Mottola mixed up.
Right. Those aren't badly directed movies. That's not the problem I
that's
ran
not the
into
problem with
the
those
new
movies.
Halloween
No.
films. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because even that, that Perfect Couple was entertaining. But you know what? What am I nitpicking for? These are all, they're all delightful trash, even if they're bad. So I don't know what I'm complaining about.
I do this frequently where I'm like, I'll just not watch it. It's fine. Everybody enjoy it. It's fine.
There's so many things that are made that are not for me, and I'm like, it's fine. I'm glad they exist for somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's not even where I'm landing. Like what I'm saying is, I was about to say that A Perfect Couple or The Perfect Couple miniseries with Nicole Kidman, like I watched it and it was bad, but I still like, you know, it was a whodunit, and I got what I wanted out of it. So I was like, yeah, it was fine. So what am I complaining about? Like it's trash. We all love trash.
We do kind of need more of that. Like, isn't that our complaint about movies in general a lot nowadays, that we don't have just like regular schmegular movies anymore?
Yeah.
Everything has to be like this huge blockbuster.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
With TV,
So they're taking those premises and making them into miniseries. Yeah.
Yeah.
With TV, the problem is, like, for example, Starfleet Academy, I'm enjoying. It's schlocky. It's like kind of cheesy. It's very Star Trek. Like, it's not trying to be cool like the new Star Trek we're trying to be, where I was like, I like that I feel cooler than these characters. It makes me
I should.
like, not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm like, I feel like I'm cooler than them.
Right. I should feel cooler than Chekhov.
Yeah, but what I'm scared of, and I haven't looked it up, is like, is there going to be only 6 episodes of these? You know what I mean? Like, how big is your season? Because I need it to be 22 episodes. Everything you're putting out says that it's going to be 22, 24 episodes, right? Like that's the energy they're giving off, but then it's like 10 episodes, and you're like,
yeah, I don't think you're going to get a Holly Hunter and a Paul Giamatti for 22 episodes.
I know. But that's the same energy as something like this, where you're like, if we're gonna do like schlock, if we're gonna do like that, it's like, give us an old school full season. Yeah, give us the whole thing.
Give us the whole Scarpetta.
Yeah. Let's talk Obsession.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I didn't need to see any more because the initial trailer of this is like a perfect trailer in my mind.
Oh yeah.
But this is a good one too.
Yeah, this is from Curry Barker, who did a bunch of like sketch comedy and then started
horror
doing
shorts.
Like, horror shorts. Like, I think Milk and Cereal is the big one, but he's done other. I watched Milk and Cereal not too long ago.
I still need to watch it.
It's good.
What's that one about?
It's a short. It's about an hour long. It's about prank bros. Like, that's the premise, is like two prank bros pranking each other, and they like have a YouTube channel, and then it changes. Things change from there.
Okay.
It's very good. He plays Milk in it, and he's extremely good in it. And so it's just, you watch Milk and Sarah, and you're like, I see why someone was like, oh, let's give them let's give them like money to make like a movie, a full length. And this seems to be the idea of, he, like, what this trailer seems to add is the idea that he wished this woman unconditionally loves him, and it seems like
more than any other person on the planet.
Yeah, more than anyone in the world.
And I think that makes her like so devoted that she's deranged. I think that's
he's being stalked by a deadite, basically.
Yeah.
I like the idea that she was always crazy and he didn't know, and
that
like you just brought this woman into your life. She was not paying attention to you before, and now she is.
It's very I wonder if that's going to be the question of the movie, but either way, it's very Monkey's Paw, right? Like,
It's also very like weird comparison, but the new Tron had this. It's also the idea of telling a robot like, protect me at all costs, and they go like, okay, so I'm going to cut off your arms and legs so you can't get away, and therefore you will be protected. You know, it's that
You're
vibe.
very safe.
Like,
Yeah.
Like I
It's
wish you
Skynet.
loved me more than
Yeah.
anything else. Yeah.
This is how I protect the world.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
rather,
I
that's
just can't-
Ultron. Sorry.
It could be Skynet. No, Skynet are just dicks.
Skynet became self-aware and wanted to kill humanity.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just dicks.
Yeah, it's just an asshole.
Yeah. When is the release date? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Because I
I
want to
gave
see
Skynet
this.
a gender because we just watched Terminator Genesis, in which Skynet is portrayed by Matt Smith.
Yes.
So,
Oh.
May 15th. So we're close. A few months
Is-
before this movie.
sweet.
Star,
Is
you don't like
Genesis
horror.
the one with the... No, I don't. And you kept all these trailers. I was just like, God damn it, Dave.
I got rid of a really gnarly one for you.
Which one?
So-
did?
Thank you.
Oh, we
It
probably.
wasn't that great of a movie, too, so I was like, yeah, it's fine.
What were you going to say, Star?
I forgot. It's fine.
But, like, you're not going to see this, probably.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to figure out your horror
this
limit.
is my horror limit is I like a comedy horror if I'm gonna have a horror, or
What about
like-
a thriller?
I don't like thrillers and I don't like heavy drama.
So not like Silence of the Lambs.
No. But I like I like Get Out. I watched Get Out. I enjoyed that.
Man, that's pretty dense.
Yeah.
Well, because it's like if you give me a good enough layers and not just like it's spooky scary. If you give me a little bit of like we're talking about society and some level.
What about
Yeah, it's very
more
Twilight
inclined.
Zone-y too, yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
Sinners? Sinners is only occasionally horror.
I did do Sinners. I had to wait until after the baby was born because I was like, I don't know how scary this is going to be, and I don't need that energy. And yeah, I enjoyed Sinners, and then it got real spooky, and then I was like, oh, don't like this part. But as a whole, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch this next trailer or this? Yeah, crazy old lady.
My only comment to it was like, is this Misery?
Yeah.
I've heard of Misery. This sounds like
It doesn't look
it's
like
that.
not Misery, yeah.
Yeah, it's less subtle misery.
It's a guy
It's
doing
a
a wellness check on this lady, and she takes him captive.
Dare I say, she fails the wellness check.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
he does. One of them's failed here.
Yeah, she chains
Yeah.
him up.
you gotta have a buddy system, no? When you go to these things, isn't that usually the?
You
This
would
is kind
hope
of on him.
for everyone's safety.
This is coming out of the month, by the way. This feels, I don't know, like, I'm sure he was like, I can probably take out this old lady. And he was wrong.
He seems to be in the beginning of the trailer, like it seems like the daughter is asking him to do this wellness check.
Yeah, it's
And
his
he's-
ex-girlfriend asking him, I guess.
Oh, okay. And he's treating it very nonchalantly in the beginning of the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't seem to recognize he's in danger.
Yeah. It looks fine. It looks like this This is like an indie Spanish horror
Mhm.
where I'm like, I bet it's really well made. I bet the
trailer
actress
was well
in there
made.
is- Yeah.
Yeah. Just a lot of torture, which is definitely not my thing. I was just
Yeah.
like, this is a watch this person get hurt
It
movie.
definitely looks
Uh.
like they're doing the Misery hobbling scene with the bread slicer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I also, I have to assume whatever the Spanish title wasn't Crazy Old Lady. Like that sounds like some producer being like, just slap Crazy Old Lady
Maybe,
on there.
I'm gonna look
maybe. I wouldn't be
I'm gonna look up
surprised.
crazy old lady in Spanish.
Because
And see.
it's got like an Evil Dead tone to it, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's if they
So
just
I've-
went with something kind of Smash Mouth like
I
that.
mean-
found the original title. And
Vieja Loca is crazy.
that's
crazy-
the
Crazy Old
original title.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up.
Crazy Old Woman is what it translates to, apparently.
Yeah, Vieja Loca sounds. That they should have just kept that.
Yeah. Tom, you're
Sounds way
right.
better.
Though it is like, well, that's what's on the box, right? Like Evil. Did you mention Evil Dead? Evil
yeah,
Dead.
it's got
is
like an
that
Evil
where
Dead
it's
vibe to it, so it feels like it would go for something a little like over the top and Smash Mouth, and yeah.
Yeah. I was also just thinking that Evil Dead is one of those movie titles where you're like, yeah, okay, Evil Dead.
Was it?
I guess that sums it up.
Does what it says on the tin.
I was made to see House of a Thousand Corpses in college back in the day.
Yeah, that's not even a good one.
No, but this one also has that vibe of trapped in a house and horrible shit is happening. Did not enjoy that movie either.
No.
I'm curious to know
Rainn
what's
Wilson
going
gets
on
turned
here.
into a fish man.
Yeah.
Has anybody done, like, I feel like this has been done, because they saying she's senile, so I assume the idea is she's confused and she's decided something about him. Like, it might be kind of a Death in the Maiden situation where she thinks he's, like, something specific.
Yeah, she says, I love you at the end to him,
Yeah.
so it does seem like she... Yeah.
Obviously
something is... she's something is wrong.
Right. Have they done, like, a John Wick type person who's senile? Like that idea of like this old person used to be like this amazing assassin, and now they're like living through their memories and they're going around kicking ass. I don't know if that's insensitive or not. It just seems like a premise they would do. You know what I mean?
You'd have to combine it with like they have a caretaker, and the caretaker get like it's like a Taken situation. The caretaker gets kidnapped, and like, or they think their caretaker's kidnapped or something, and like they're trying to like figure it out, but they're not well. You could there's something. There's something there.
Michael Keaton did a movie kind of like that called Knox Goes Away, but I think he's like, I don't know that he's like a badass in it. He's like a criminal or some kind of something who's trying to get like one last job done as he's losing his thoughts to dementia.
Right.
But yeah.
I just want to see someone like do wire fu on people at a bus stop with a cane.
Yeah. We can do that.
Yeah. We can make that happen.
Just call it old John Wick.
Yeah.
Called Old 2. The beach that makes you old and kick ass.
So, Star, you're certainly going to watch this final trailer.
Jesus Christ.
Faces of Death.
I can't believe they're doing this again.
So, a couple of things that makes me go like, oh shit, this might be very good. It's the director of How to Blow Up a Pipeline and Cam, which are good movies. Like, I think How to Blow Up a Pipeline, I don't know if it was How to...
I haven't seen that one. We watched Cam, I think.
Yeah, and they're very well made.
That was a weird one, yeah.
How to Blow Up a Pipeline is a completely, like, different type of film. And so, like, I don't know, that makes me go like, oh, maybe they're just... Maybe he has an idea. Like... For context, for young people, Faces of Death was, what did they make, like 5 of them, Tom?
They've made a bunch. I'm not sure how many.
Oh, see, I always thought Faces of Death was like a subsection of Rotten.com. Like, I remember...
Probably was.
I remember, like, in high school, people being like, look at Tupac's, like, you know, like, his autopsy photo and all that. And I was just like, I don't want to go back there. That was a bad time.
They probably...
Before Rotten.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they titled a section of... I don't remember. I did go to Rotten, but I don't remember if they did or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had a subsection that was titled Faces of Death. But, like... Yeah. It was like a cannibal holocaust. The whole reason it was notorious was the idea that it was a collection of snuff films. Like, you were watching actual deaths.
And as a kid, I remember being in the video store being like, wow, those sound intense, without any self-awareness that I'm looking at them in a video store.
Yep, yeah.
You know? Yeah. Because obviously they weren't that. They were fake.
Yeah.
And they were... I don't think I've ever watched one. I think I've watched pieces of them.
I've seen...
They never appealed to me.
Yeah, it's been... it's been on at a couple of punk houses in high school that I went to. I've not seen too much of it, but it's, it's like Star pointed out in the note, or like you just said about like Rotten.com and stuff, like with the internet and Live Leak, and you can see Saddam Hussein get hung on YouTube. Yeah. Like, it's like, this is a movie for creeps, and it has like even less of a reason to exist now when all of those creeps can go get that shit for real.
They could absolutely, like, 4chan still exists.
Yeah.
Like, you could go find this stuff.
Yeah.
And
Where it's guaranteed for real. Like, the whole allure of Faces of Death was like, oh, I'm watching this 8mm, like this snuff film, and, is it real? Is it not real? It's like, no, of course it's not real, you idiot. And if you want to see the real stuff, like, it's like stuff that's like unquestionably real. So it's, I don't know, it's a weird instinct.
And horror movies know how to do, like, the fake gore in a way that's, like, really gruesome. Like, you could pick your poison if you, like, it's...
That's why I think this is probably more meta. It's both the writer and director. There's 2 writers for Cam, which was a movie about a cam girl that's sort of like, again, I believe the people involved had like experience in the industry.
Yeah.
And it was like commenting on that stuff, and it's like very online people. So I'm just assuming that's exactly what this is. I mean, the plot is a woman employed as a website content moderator comes across a series of violent videos displaying scenes. I think it's going to be about people who grew up with Faces of Death and with Rotten.com, and no better way to to sell this idea, because I'm sure the property Faces of Death, everybody, like, no one's
it's on
racing
Shudder.
to make that.
You can watch all of them.
Yeah. I mean, no one's trying to make one, so I'm sure someone just had a good idea of like, oh, and we should use Faces of Death.
Now I'm kind of on board. Like, yeah, because like Cam is the idea of a haunting taking place through the internet and something possessing your identity. And so like somebody like moderating a Rotten.com website, and then this, okay, I could see like this being like a narrative movie.
There's definitely those jobs, like apparently YouTube hires people to like watch all this horrible stuff to flag it for content moderation, and like those people aren't well, and they have to like pay for therapy for them and all this stuff. Like, there could be something there. Yeah.
And I think there's been movies kind of like that in the past, I think, but it was like, this is so, this feels like the obvious way to do it, Like,
okay.
This also has Charlie XCX, who I only know as a crossword puzzle answer.
She's a formidable crossword puzzle solution.
Yeah.
She's the brat lime green girl, right?
I guess. She does music, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like this, I was kind of where you were, Tom, where I was like, really? I assumed it was going to be meta, but even then I was like, I don't know. And now seeing who makes it, like, that instantly makes me go like, oh, okay. Like, that,
like I
trust them.
Yeah, I can see what this is now, and then and not just like a straight remake. Because they even kind of do that, like the ABCs of Death is basically Faces of Death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. How to Blow Up a Pipeline is another one where it's like, just the title alone, you're like, man, you know how to make a movie like, kind of how to advertise your movie, like, immediately. And so, like, yeah, I can see them going like, oh shit, Faces of Death. Instant recognition.
Yeah. It's an immediate reaction from people that recognize it.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, one last thing I just want to note. Faces of Death does have an awesome font.
Yeah.
Like, that font is so good.
All the box art's tubular. It's like a Grim Reaper doing some rad shit.
Yes. Like, it is it is incredible box
It's pretty
art.
rad. Like, they want fucking little 12-year-old freaks to rent this tape when nobody's looking. Like, they know what's up.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Oh, we're out of trailers.
Yeah, that's it. We're out of trailers.
Let's thank some more producers.
Let's do it.
Big thank you to Christopher Robert Sparks Esquire.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dan Hackroyd.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Dave Ruff.
Thank you.
Thank you to David Knife Boot Hinson. Thank you to Deborah's Awesome Barber is Great and Cancer Can Go to Hell.
Thank you.
Thank you to Driftless, Magistrate of Wagga Wagga and Skull Tower Aficionado.
Thank you.
Thank you to Exploding Runes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Fat Todd's Chocolate Hog.
Thank you.
Thank you to Funky Jim. Mostly comes out at night. Mostly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Happy Ed Classic.
Thank you. All right, let me jump in here. Thank you to Heathcliff's Helping Handfuls.
Thank you.
Thank you to Highlander Likes the Way Tom Says Pretty Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you to I Was Quite Frankly Out of Excuses.
Thank you.
Thank you to I'm not allowed to say that on a podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you to Joe Man, the Love Skeleton.
Thank you.
Thank you to Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Thank you.
Thank you to Look Mime on a podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mackenzie Fuck Shuffling with Willem Dafoe's confusingly large dick, Chill.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike the Lurker.
Thanks.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers.
Thanks.
And thanks you to Norm from Cheers, Undying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Thank you. We got news stories. Do we
Let's
want to RIP James Vanderbeek?
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
had some shitty opinions toward the end, but
Oh, did he?
yeah, but
Either way, get your butt checked,
not like
folks.
glad he's dead or anything.
Yeah.
He had 6 kids. That's a bummer.
Yeah. He
47,
was amazing
I think.
in Rules of
48.
Attraction.
Yeah.
That's the most underrated role, only because Rules of Attraction, people don't know, he plays Patrick Bateman from American Psycho's brother,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and they don't even really advertise it, and you watch it and you go like, man, that is Patrick Bateman's brother. Like, he really nails
He
it.
really behaves like it, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they're making a fucking Craig Mazin is making a Baldur's Gate TV show.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
Who is Craig Mazin?
He did the Last of Us TV
And
show.
Chernobyl.
And Chernobyl.
Oh. Okay.
He also, hold on.
We also did
This is-
some other
It's
fun.
my favorite game.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up his filmography just so you fully know what Craig Mazin is, what kind of a monster he is. He is the writer of Rocket Man in 1997, Senseless, Scary Movie 3, Scary Movie 4, Superhero Movie, The Hangover Part 2, The Identity Thief, Hangover Part 3, and then something happened in his life, because then he created the TV show Chernobyl and did The Last of Us. So he's mostly known for zany, weird comedies.
Right, and then he touched the darkness.
Yes.
And
He saw something he wasn't supposed
right,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
His eyes became stained.
I know it's not an either or, but like, I mostly want a Baldur's Gate game. Like, I mostly just want another one.
Mm-hmm.
Because personally, I don't care about the story. It's fine. The story's fine. I just like it to,
Yeah,
kick people off of cliffs.
sure.
Do mean stuff.
I'm definitely not against it. But
No,
I agree with you. It seems a little
Do you
like
think
making
this
a
would
GTA
be the type
TV
of
show.
show where like every season they would just kind of reset it and like show you like a different, like an alternate, like if they pick different options
Maybe.
kind of show?
I don't know.
That's an
because the
interesting
thing is,
idea.
They should do something or they should just keep scum saving. Like the guys keep like trying to do something, failing, and
Yeah.
they just go back
Yeah.
a scene earlier.
Get real meta with it.
Yeah.
No, I
It's-
imagine he'll probably try to take like the goodest path through the
Like if you
game
play
and like
it straight,
just
that seems
Yeah.
boring.
yeah. That's what I expect. Well, that's the most digestible for a TV show. So
Right.
I would expect them, based on nothing at all, I would expect them to make a couple of seasons out of just that story that's contained in that game.
I think they're gonna it's HBO, and I think HBO is just like Game of Thrones, money. Like, I think they're just gonna do a very straight, probably serious story about the fucking the little brain sacks and whatever.
Mhm.
And I think that will be good. I think Baldur's Gate is a great world and stuff, that it is like, okay, this will make a fun story. It's just like, it's like the D&D movie I
Mhm.
like, but I don't automatically like whenever they're like, this role-playing game is becoming a movie. I'm like, I like playing it. I don't know, like that. It's like the fun of role-playing is to watch people role-play and do stupid shit. And that,
You want the randomness, like
and to their credit, I think the D&D movie did that. They knew. They were like, let's have them do stupid, weird stuff that feels like, and let's have them fail. Let's have them roll ones and like shit like that. And Baldur's Gate, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
expect it'll be very similar to The Last of Us.
I think so too, yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying. Like what's cool about Baldur's Gate is you can do anything. Like, they wrote so much that every possible path you could think of to navigate that story, they've fleshed it out for you to like experience as a fully realized world. So taking one of those like I don't know, millions of possibilities, it's not that many, but one of those umpteenth possibilities to make the TV show about does seem like, well, okay, that's cool, I'll watch it, but I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what made the game fun, is that like, it is a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Like, you don't necessarily end up at the same ending.
And you truly can. Like, dude, in any given moment, like, you really can try anything you can think of. And most of the time, you'll get, like, a scripted reaction out of it.
You can talk
somehow.
to most things. I've beaten it 3 times now, and I finally did the evil run. I did, like, the first one I did was, like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, that was, like, and I was, like, somewhere in between. And then I did, like, a fairly good run. The evil run is not that fun, it turns out, because you have to
heard.
you kind of have to refuse the call to adventure always, where it's like, hey, we got to help those people, and you got to be like, no, and then you just go along your way, and you're like, well, this is boring. I don't get to do anything.
And you have to kill everybody, all those beloved characters. Anyway,
there's some fun stuff. I massacred the Grove. With the help of the goblins, and then or the trolls or whatever those freaks are, and then you kind of get like, you still get like, there's an evil side, you know what I mean? Like there's you got evil peeps, and you got like, they have their you can buy stuff from them and have relationships with them. Like you can hang out at Moonrise Towers and stuff like that. It's fun.
And I know there's certain party members you can only get if you're evil.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Michael Shannon is appearing in a remake, or I guess a sequel to The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which I'm like, that checks out. Nailed the casting.
Short of Nicolas Cage himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I skimmed that article. I was just like, I don't know what any of this is referencing. I don't know what any of this is.
Oh, it's a Creepy Deeps movie.
But it seems really funny.
Yeah, The Cabinet, when was it made? Hold on.
I want to say the 60s?
20s.
20s? Oh, okay.
Whoa.
What was I thinking of?
And it's very weird and freaky. And it's one of those like film school things, that they make you watch. And it's kind of thing, if you look at any picture from it, you're like, yeah, I can see him being that freak in there running around. It's kind of, I don't know if it's the first, but it's the first movie that I think about where it's like back in the day where they're like, we can fucking do anything. It's like it's like some like old timey Tim Burton. It's like whoever it's like you could probably draw a direct line from this movie to Tim Burton's shit, right? So, it should be interesting. We don't have any other news about it, right? We don't know who's making it.
No, but boy, if anybody fits.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect casting. Speaking of perfect fits, Paul W.S. Anderson has begun casting for his House of the Dead film. They already made the perfect House of the Dead
Uwe
film.
Boll, man.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
I love that Paul W.S. Anderson is like, him and Uwe Boll are like, they're always in each other's shit, I'm sure.
They're really in competition to see who can make the shittier movie.
Yeah, but Paul W.S. Anderson is kind of like he's like the Christopher Nolan of Uwe Boll movies, where it's like he's making the thinking man's Uwe Boll, he's making the artsy,
the commercially successful ones.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah, I just love that. Like I don't know, House of the Dead. I don't know why we need a House of the Dead.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm trying to remember the video game. Was it like a Windows?
There was a Windows version.
Yeah,
it was a light gun game. But they did.
Okay, yeah.
They did have a Windows version. I had it because you could just use your mouse to click on all the bosses.
And you shoot zombies. Was that the?
Sometimes you shoot like swamp people. And
then like a flying
slugs.
bat. Yeah,
and like a dude with knives. It gets very it actually gets pretty Resident Evil if you keep playing.
It's just Resident Evil. Yeah.
Yeah, you get into like this corporate building shit, and there's like a Superman person. It's very now you think about it, like I think it's just Resident Evil, but a shooter. It doesn't need to be made into a movie.
Yeah, they already proved that once.
Twice. Yeah. It's
Here we are 25 years later, trying again.
I'm not saying I won't watch it.
I'll absolutely watch it, yeah.
Yeah. It's perfect. Perfect. That's it for news stories. Should we get...
I think we should probably name some more producers.
All right, let's do that.
Do it.
Big thank you to... Oh, shit, it's Candyman!
Thank you.
Thank you to Opie and the Fart, the Clint Howard story.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Pneumono Ultramicroscopic Silico Volcanoconiosis Antidisestablishmentarianism Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you to Rev MD.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Ricky Cilantro.
Thank you.
Thank you to Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you to Rosemary's Baby from Eraserhead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Screaming Horse Pyramid.
Thank you.
Thank you to Psycop, world's most laughable centrist.
Thank you.
Thank you to Steven.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Sweet Keel's Valentine Nipples. I said vampire nipples last week, and that was...
Was that incorrect?
It was incorrect. Valentine nipples. I like vampire nipples better.
We
Thank
made a
you to
creative
the
edit.
Construct. Yeah. The Construct Rituals by Ravages of the Scourge. It's metal about necromancers. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me jump in here.
Thank you.
Thank you to the conveniently placed self-destruct button on the top of every baby's head.
Thank you.
Too convenient. Thank you to the Oatmeal Savage.
Thank you.
Thank you to the scar left by seeing James Woods put a gun in his stomach cooch.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Thriller in Manila, Schlong in Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Thank you to the 2B Terror Bunny has left a bedazzled copy of Yes, Madam in your house for Valentine's Day.
Very sweet.
Oh,
of you.
boy.
Thank you.
Thank you to these 7 Bs.
Thank you.
Thank you to Time to Shake Off My Last Bit of Tip Drizzle.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tux.
Tux.
Thank you to Vincent.
Thank you.
Thank you to watch me use these prehensile nipples to shoplift loose shrimp.
Thank you.
Thank you to Will Rhymes with Bill or Bill Rhymes with Will.
Thanks.
And thank you to your mom.
Thank you.
Dave.
Whew. Yo.
Dave, before we get on out of here,
Howdy. I'm Dave.
hop back into our own cabinet of
Yep.
Caligari curiosities.
Yep.
Do you have a movie that deserves more hype?
Yep.
What luck?
I do. I was trying to find something, knowing Star Wars here, that wasn't too weird. So I settled
I'm
on
okay
this.
with weird. Weird is fine.
Well, this
Weird
is
is
very
fine.
weird. Nothing too horror. I
Yeah.
went with Mum, I'm Alien Pregnant, which I already like the name.
It's a pretty great
It's-
name.
It's
Yeah.
New Zealand comedy. It's real if you know New Zealand comedy, you already kind of know the tone. It's like a mumblecore-ish, but it doesn't, I don't know, mumblecore is almost like, that makes me not excited for something.
Yeah.
This looks like more of like like kind of like casual comedy. It's about a young woman who's a millennial who's living with her mom, watching a lot of tentacle porn apparently on her phone.
As you do.
Yep, and learns that the weird neighbor has an odd looking dick, a deformed penis, and meets him, and then figures out how to get in on that penis. It turns out he has like a tentacle penis, and they accidentally get her pregnant, and so he's an alien.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's alien pregnant, and so like there's a lot of tentacle penis effects. There's some creepy. It's basically like body horror, but also like a mumblecore Kiwi comedy, where
Mhm.
it's like you watched the clip. I liked the clip.
I really liked the clip. I really liked how supportive the mom was. I
Yeah.
was like, wait,
Yeah, the clip
I
is
actually
funny.
might watch this because of the dynamic between the mom and the daughter.
Right.
I was like, that seems fun.
Yeah, I like when she opens the door for his room and it's like this
It's like,
weird green light. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he comes out and it's really fast and he's like this weird little creep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
It's-
alien's mom is Jackie from What We Do in the Shadows.
it is.
Oh, that's right.
It's Juno, but alien. Like it feels a little John Waters, but not like only John Waters in the sense that it's like grotesque, combined with comedy. Like there's a lot of goo in this. Apparently, there's a lot of effects. There's a lot of weird squelching and so on and so forth. The directing duo, who calls themselves Thunderlips, this is their first thing. What is with directing duos giving themselves names now?
I think it's a crediting thing.
The Daniels, Radio Silence. I know they do contractually count as a team, and I think that's part
that's
of it.
just the business name of the team.
Yeah.
It's just easier.
Yeah. But yeah, there's only a clip. You guys liked it? You liked?
Yeah, I did. I was like, this is kind of creepily charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clip is almost a sketch. Like, it's almost a contained sketch. So I could see, like, the short version of this.
Yeah. It's a
where
good
it's
clip.
just like the mom taking her daughter over to the kid's house, and it's kind of a familiar thing where it's like somebody's going over to apologize or to get an apology, and then just weirdness keeps unfolding the longer the conversation is carried out.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It definitely reads like a sketch.
Mm-hmm.
This is currently at Sundance, which I try not to do films that have no release date, but this has no release date yet. I'm sure it'll be along this year at some point, because it's one of the ones that, like, it's on a lot of lists for Sundance of, like, one of the ones everybody likes. So yeah, that's all I know. Mom, I'm alien pregnant. See it now at Sundance.
No, it looks funny. It looks very funny. If you're into Taika Waititi's movies, you'd like it.
Yeah.
I'll say one of these days you guys are going to record one of these Hypecast at Sundance, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It'll just be a full episode of movies that deserve more hype.
Yeah, that'll be it. Have we not done one of those? I feel like we've done
I think we did at one point. We did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might have done it during the strike.
Yeah, it's hard because not all indies are, like, not all of them are good. So it's like, I don't want to put an indie on and then trash it. It's just like, I don't know. Feels like you're punching a mouse, even though we're not exactly big either. I'm just like,
look at this shitty mouse.
Piece of shit indie film.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a sode.
We did it.
Yeah.
Woo! Star.
Thank you so much for being on.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to be on anytime. Well, as baby schedule allows.
Yep. Baby
permitting.
We should do a podcast where it's just your baby Tom and Star's baby.
Yeah.
You put them up to the mic and you just see what they talk about.
Yeah. See what unfolds. See what
It'll be a
happens.
lot of mic grabbing and eating sounds and the occasional squeal.
Yeah. Won't be pleasant for anybody.
No.
Nobody will like it.
It'll just be really stressful for every parent listening to the sounds.
I was just hoping it'd be like two cats seeing each other, like they try to fight each other or something.
Their eyes get big and they're just like,
yeah.
What is this?
They change colors. What? Like a chameleon blend into the background.
Star, at the end of this, you want to tell people where they can find you?
You could find me on Instagram at Starline, pronounced Starline. You could get my art at starlinearts.com. Please buy some stickers or some paintings. And that's mostly where you'll find me. Those two spots.
Nice.
Sweet.
And Blue Sky. Yeah. It's also Starline on Blue Sky.
Make some more stings.
Yeah.
Oh, I could.
More stings.
Churn out those stings.
Maybe I'll make a print because I still have like the original.
Oh, rad!
I scanned it.
I'd buy a print of 3 stings.
Oh yeah. What was it?
I'll just send it, Tom. I'll just send it to you.
He's shirtless, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
It's when he comes out as like as oh my god, why am I blanking on the name? He's
Fade
like
Rithua.
Fadey.
Right.
Yeah. I called the piece "Get Faded." That was Max naming it. I was
Beautiful.
like, that's great. There you go.
That's pretty awesome. Dave, should we tell them stuff about us?
I guess. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. For just $5 a month, you get access to a bunch of exclusive podcasts. A lot of stuff that that Star has done the art for, by the way, such as Fox Mulder's A Maniac. We also have Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Himboos, our brand new supernatural podcast. Yeah, that's Star. You did the cover for that too. Those beautiful Winchester boys.
Our glorious himbos.
Yeah. Every Friday night we watch movies with our patrons as well. That's a tier above this one. We do it on our Discord. We hang out. We watch 2 movies back to back. We have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can check that out. Just go to the Patreon. Do it.
Check it out.
It's good. You should go.
Yeah. We also have a store. Head over to gameplayunemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store. We have all kinds of cool original artwork by cool original artists like Starline Hodge, Michael Vincent Bramley, Justin Brown, and others. So please check that out. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening. And check out our other show, Badical, Badical, also wherever you're listening. I think that's all.
Yes!
We've done it!
Yeah. We did it. I gotta go take care of a crying baby.
Enjoy!
She's real mad that I'm not paying attention to her, so I'm gonna go do that.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as The Corlew, or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artistbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starline Hodge. You can find her work at starlinearts.com or on Twitter as StarlineX. Cool. Goodbye.